No one gets out of life alive. So why do so many of us move through our days as if we have forever? Rushing without purpose, seeking approval, holding on to regrets, or waiting for some future moment to finally feel okay. We chase the next promotion, the perfect body, the right relationship, believing that's when life will finally make sense, as if happiness is something that happens after we've earned it. But what if the turning point isn't out there? What if it's not more money, more success, or more likes, but the way you look at your life right now? Because how you see things shapes how you feel, how you act, and ultimately, who you become. So instead of adding more pressure, more goals, more striving, what if you simply changed your lens? This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming unapologetically yourself, unfiltered, undiluted. One quiet shift in mindset: to stop sleepwalking and start showing up. Today, I want to share 10 powerful mindsets that helped me grow into who I am today, and might just help you too. Mindset 1. Life isn't meant to be so serious. There's more to life than making it through. You're here not just to survive each day, but to feel the pulse of being alive in this very moment. Remember childhood? When laughter came easily, when clouds became dragons and joy needed no reason. Somewhere along the way, we started treating life like a test we have to pass, constantly proving, achieving, impressing. We made joy a reward instead of a way of being. But joy isn't a prize, it's a presence, found in what's already here, in the small, unfiltered moments we overlook. And here's the quiet truth no one wants to face: this won't last forever. So ask yourself, not tomorrow, but today. Am I really going to spend my only shot at this life worried about who's watching? Chasing validation from people who barely know me? Delaying joy until some future version of myself finally makes it? So, loosen your grip. Laugh when it's inconvenient. Sing off-key, walk barefoot in the grass. Get caught in the rain and smile anyway. Find magic not in grand escapes, but in ordinary moments you're already living. Presence isn't about doing more. It's about feeling what you're already doing as if it truly matters. Because it does. When you stop treating life like work, when you stop waiting to begin, you're not just surviving. You're showing up, fully, wildly, tenderly, as the only person you'll ever get to be. So don't just exist. Don't just endure. Live while you're still here, while your heart still beats, while the world still holds beauty you haven't noticed yet. Make it joyful, make it messy, make it yours. Mindset 2. Rise from the wreckage. Hard things will happen. Loss, heartbreak, disappointment, moments that knock the breath out of you. Everyone carries some version of it. No one gets through unshaken. But here's what most people get wrong. Suffering doesn't come only from what happens. It comes from believing it shouldn't have happened. As if pain means failure and healing isn't part of the journey. You don't need to be untouched by hardship to be whole. You only need to stop letting it define you. What happened to you matters, but what you become because of it matters more. A closed door isn't always punishment. Sometimes it's protection. An ending isn't always failure. Often it's a beginning disguised as loss. A relationship ending might not mean you failed. It might mean you're finally free to grow into who you've been avoiding. You don't have to celebrate the struggle or pretend it was fair. But you can ask, what did this teach me? How has it changed me? Where is it pointing me? Because you always have a choice, not about what occurs, but how deeply you let it harden you. You can carry bitterness like a backpack, or you can use the weight to build strength you didn't know you had. Resilience isn't about pushing through without feeling. It's about feeling deeply and still choosing to move forward. Because your pain is not the end of your story. It's the soil where strength begins to grow. Your challenges didn't define you. They shaped you, refined you, brought you closer to who you're meant to become. Not despite the pain, but because you didn't let it silence you. Mindset 3. Master your mind, or it will master you. Your mind is never silent. It's a constant stream of thousands of thoughts each day, many unnoticed, uninvited, and running on old programming. Messages from the past, echoes of what others said you should be, fears dressed up as facts. And if you don't become aware of them, they'll shape your feelings, your choices, your life without you ever realizing it. Here's the shift that changes everything. You don't have to believe every thought that passes through your head. You don't have to react just because your mind raises an alarm. The world will always be unpredictable. People will disappoint. Plans will fall apart. But how you respond, that's yours to choose. Between what happens and how you respond, there's a space. And that space is where your power lives. Use it. Take a pause, breathe, notice without judgment. Create moments each day to step out of the noise and back into yourself. Sit quietly, not to stop thinking, but to observe without getting swept away, to reconnect with the present. Step back from the endless scroll. Write down one thing that went well, no matter how small. You don't need more input, you need more clarity. Peace doesn't arrive when everything calms down outside. It grows in the moments you choose stillness anyway. This isn't about perfection. It's about learning to stand steady inside your own life. Real strength isn't controlling what happens to you. It's knowing you can handle it without losing yourself. And that kind of power, no one gives it to you. You build it, one conscious breath at a time. Mindset 4. Flow with the unexpected. You can drift through life or you can steer it. No one hands you a meaningful life on a silver platter. Without purpose, you might wake up years later realizing you've been living someone else's dream, chasing their version of success, measuring yourself by standards you never chose. Jim Rohn once said, "If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's." And guess what they've planned for you? Not much. Decide what matters: your health, your growth, your peace, and build habits that move you toward it. Not perfectly, not overnight, but consistently, because direction is more important than speed. But living with purpose doesn't mean locking yourself into a rigid path. Life changes, plans fail, unexpected doors open. That's not failure, that's flow. Think of water, steady, adaptive, patient. It doesn't force its way through rock. It finds a way around it, seeps beneath. It changes course without changing direction. And in time, without hurry, without noise, it reaches the sea. Be like that. Be focused and fluid. Stay committed to your values. Keep showing up. Do the work. But don't tie your worth to how things should unfold. Sometimes the detour becomes the destination. Sometimes the closed door protects you. Sometimes what feels like a setback is simply redirection in disguise. Be firm in your purpose, flexible in your path. The ability to bend without breaking, that's not giving up. That's wisdom in motion. Mindset 5. The freedom of not pleasing everyone. You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need their approval, their nod, or their silence. We're all shaped by different storms, different childhoods, different wounds, different definitions of what's safe or right. That means not everyone will meet you with openness. Some won't recognize kindness when they see it. Some are so used to chaos that peace feels like a threat. And that's not about you. It never was. When someone pushes back or tries to dim your light, it's often because they're still fighting battles you can't see. So don't take it personally. Don't let their resistance pull you off your path. You don't have to argue or convince. You don't have to fight fire with fire. That only burns your own peace. Choose something quieter, but far stronger. Let them be where they are. You keep moving forward. Agree to disagree. Walk beside them without bending or walk away without bitterness. Trying to please everyone is like chasing shadows, endless, exhausting, and never within reach. So fill your days with growth, with purpose, with small acts of kindness that matter to those ready to receive them. Spend your energy building, healing, creating, not defending. Because the more you focus on your evolution, the less space there is for negativity to settle in. You don't have to convince anyone. You just have to be you. Not loud, not perfect, just real. The moment you stop chasing approval, you start attracting alignment. And the right people, the ones who recognize your light, will find you along the way. Mindset 6. Drop the mask. Feel the sun. Real joy doesn't live in approval. It doesn't hide behind masks or in roles we play to fit in. It shows up when you stop editing yourself, when you stop asking, "Is this okay?" Because when you silence your authenticity, you start outsourcing your worth to other people's reactions. You shape yourself to match their expectations. And slowly, you begin living a life that looks like yours, but doesn't feel like yours. Freedom starts the moment you tell yourself, "I don't have to perform anymore." You were born whole, not half-formed, waiting for validation. So let the version of you that was never meant to please anyone finally breathe. Let people be surprised by your honesty. Let some walk away. It's not rejection, it's alignment. The ones who stay will love you because of your truth. Authenticity isn't about being loud. It's about being real. It's a practice, one decision at a time. And every time you choose it, you reclaim a piece of your life. Mindset 7. Protect your joy. Some people carry quiet storms inside them, pain they haven't healed, wounds they don't yet understand. And sometimes, without meaning to, they look for company in their suffering. They might challenge your peace or try to pull you into their weight, but you don't have to step into their darkness to show compassion. You can care without being consumed. See their struggle, wish them peace, then protect your own. Stay grounded even when chaos tries to hook you. Kindness isn't weakness. Calm isn't ignorance. Sometimes it's the most courageous response there is. Be the warmth in a cold room, the stillness in the storm, the quiet proof that peace is still possible. Not because you ignore the world, but because you've chosen how to show up within it. Mindset 8. Stop waiting to be alive. We spend so much of our lives living elsewhere, stuck in yesterday's regrets or chasing a tomorrow we hope will finally feel right. But real life doesn't happen in memory or in plans. It happens here and now, in the rise and fall of your breath, in the hum beneath the noise, This moment is all any of us truly have. You don't need to earn joy. You don't need to wait until you're further along, thinner, richer, wiser. You are already enough to begin. Forgive yourself, release the weight, and begin again right where you are. Say it softly or say it loud. I am not my history. I am not my lowest moments. I am what I choose to do next, and my best chapter hasn't been written yet. Mindset 9. The game-changing mindset. Peace doesn't come from fixing everything. It comes from stopping the fight. Not just with the world, but with how things unfold. What if, instead of judging everything as good or bad, you simply let it be? Stop labeling, because the moment you call something a mistake or a blessing, you close yourself off from what it might actually be. Life isn't a test with right and wrong answers. It's a flow, and the more you try to pin it down, the more it slips through your hands. So take a break, observe, stay curious. Let go of your grip on how things should happen. You can pour your heart into a dream and still release the outcome. True freedom is this: care deeply and still remain unshaken. Act with purpose, yet stay open to surprise. When life brings what you didn't ask for, delay, loss, discomfort, don't brace against it. Lean into it. Resistance doesn't protect you. It drains you. Meet what is with breath, with presence, with quiet courage. Say, okay, this is here. Now how do I respond? When you stop resisting the current, you learn to move with it. And often you find what felt like a wall was really a doorway all along. Mindset 10, right now is where life happens. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is your life, already in motion. Not someday, not later, but now. So why keep waiting? Why keep shrinking? Let go, breathe deeper. Step forward not perfectly, but purposefully. Live like you mean it. Not with grand gestures, but with quiet choices no one sees. Kindness when cynicism feels safer. Stillness when distraction pulls hardest. Showing up as you, even when blending in would be easier. You don't need permission. You don't need ideal conditions. You just need this moment and the willingness to meet it fully. Look for the quiet good, the warmth of sunlight through a window, a laugh that catches you off guard. The space between thoughts, that's where peace lives. Hold these things close. They're not small, they're everything. The real miracle isn't defying life. It's moving through ordinary days with an open heart. This is your life. Not someday, not later, but now. Make it tender. Make it true. Make it yours.